Asteroids. Welcome once again to the Gaming After 40 video podcast. In 2009, Universal Studios acquired the rights to turn Atari's 1979 classic Asteroids into a major motion picture. It's still in development at the moment, which is what a movie is in before it's in turnaround. Back in 1982, Kid Stuff Records produced two completely separate record projects dramatizing the same source material. One was an album aimed primarily at children, with a mealy-mouthed boy hero and bad pop songs.
Right there in the co-pilot seat, kid.
Wow! What's the mission, Captain? Asteroids, I hope?
The second project was a read-along book and record called Story of Asteroids. Ladies and gentlemen, we have spared every expense and abjured the very latest in computer animation technology to bring you Story of Asteroids, the movie.
This is your Atari Asteroids read-along book. Every time you hear this sound, it means it's time to turn the page. Now we are ready to begin. Open your book, and we will start our story. And remember, when you hear the sound, turn the page. Recon Base, this is Strohmeyer. I entered the Nexus A Galaxy T +30, and I'm getting a stronger signal from the UFM carrier now. Cynthia is still in a down mode, and I can't seem to get her back. Any ideas? Out? For the record, the name's Strohmeyer. Captain John Strohmeyer of the Outer Quadrant Recon Patrol. Base, you're still breaking up. I'm receiving 0. Try your high gain next transmission. Out. The signal was coming from an unmanned robot ore carrier. It was on its way from United Federated Mining Operations 6 to a mid-galaxies processing dump when it dropped off the screen in the company home office. Then something triggered its secret emergency code transmitter. Recon Base, this is Strohmeyer, attempting to activate UFM carrier's transponder for final fix at this time. There was nothing but garbage coming back from base. I punched in the sequencing for transmission to the transponder on board the ore carrier. Base, sending now. The transponder's return was immediate and powerful, almost knocking me out of my seat. An asteroid shower dead ahead. I grabbed the controls and kicked in partial booster, taking evasive action. But the asteroids went with me. Something was controlling them. Then, zap! They were vaporized in a searing, blinding flash by a photon torpedo. I jerked my head around, and there, 90 degrees off my port side, was Cosmic Space Patrol. As we got closer, I could see that the UFM ore carrier was moored to a docking arm extending from the asteroid. Cut in the side of the asteroid, a large bay door was open on an enormous ore-holding pit. The bay was on blue light, which is why the opening couldn't be spotted from a distance. Conveyors ran from the carrier into the interior of the asteroid. Men wearing ELS suits were working inside. Suddenly, there was a flash of light from inside the door of the asteroid, and my ship was rocked by the concussion from a neuron ray blast off the starboard side. I changed vector quickly, evading 2 more blasts, and returned fire with my multi-phase laser cannon. The CPS ship deflected a blast with its hyperspace shield. Recon Base, this is Strohmeyer. We have engaged asteroid pirating operation in a firefight. Will a prize. Out. That's when I took a direct hit on the stern quarter of my ship. Pow! I rolled the old RPC-60 over and headed down toward the underside of the asteroid. I was just managing to get things together again when the responder klaxon ruined me for good. The asteroid that had been holding the carrier was on a direct approach vector with me. I altered course and the asteroid moved with me. Asteroids weren't supposed to do that. I swung the ship around toward the onrushing asteroid and let go with the laser cannon for all it was worth. And that wasn't much. It just shifted some gravel around. And by this time, the asteroid was right on top of me. So I shoved the boosters over to full throttle, held on, and prayed everything would hold together. Nothing happened. I was helpless, drifting without power. Was it the explosion, the hit, or both? Then, 1, 2, 3, boom! The CPS ship laid in a series of rapid-fire photon torpedoes, and that asteroid started to open up like a ripe melon. There was a whole ore refining complex and pirate command center inside of it. Then another series of torpedoes hit it, and vroom! That asteroid came apart in 1,000 pieces. This time, I put up 2 thumbs when the Cosmic Space Patrol ship parked beside me. The pilot just grinned and gave me a tow.